I found a little bit of old Garry vision yesterday. I just want to have a little bit of fun with this, if you don't mind.
Was sent to us.
That's right. This is
And
you on
decided
Sports.
to run with it, have you?
Well, you on Sportsworld. There's just a couple of points about this. I just want to have a chat to you quickly, just about the dress sense going in. A very important meeting. There's no club. You had no Demons outfit on at all. You went in there with what I would best describe as I was trying to think of the best way to describe this for people that haven't seen it. Just cast your mind to when the heads of state meet at an Asian Pacific summit and they're all gifted an island-style shirt. I reckon there may have been one left over. I don't know how you got your hands on it, but you did.
That was the fashion.
I don't know about that. And you had a white T-shirt underneath it.
Fashion.
And then you had a sterling silver bandied motif type
Pure
necklace.
gold. Panch brought that back from Fiji.
Now, that could have been, easily, concealed underneath your shirt, but you'd actually strategically just place that on the outside of your T-shirt under your summit shirt.
I don't know if it was strategic or not.
It looks strategic to me.
Yeah.
And this is the other thing, you are, and you always have been, a very confident young man, but I just love the fact how familiar you were with, there's Bob Davis, one of the greats. To you, he was Bobby.
My word, he does, Bobby.
There was Kelvin Moore.
Cal.
I haven't got a real preference, Cal.
Ian Robson.
Robbo.
Yeah, we don't seem to get a terrible lot of recognition, Robbo.
And then Ron Barassi.
Mister.
No, it was Barras. You're calling him Barras. And this, I want to just play you this, okay? Because I was so interested in looking at your facial expression, because now that I know you so well,
yes.
Okay.
How long ago was this?
This was you're on the top of the ladder at the time.
What year was it?
So it must have been 97, 98, around that time.
No.
Well, sorry, it's 1990.
So
Kel Moore's asking you the question, right? This is the question that he asked you.
Garry, by your own standards, you probably haven't had a great start to the season personally. What position do you prefer?
There you go.
What year was it?
1990.
Only best and fairest in all Australia. What do you want?
What's
What's he want, Cal?
You gave a very cliched.
Well, what do you want?
You gave a very cliched, modest answer. My question to you this morning is, how would you like to answer it now?
I just said. I just put out I'll give him the best and fairest cup. I'll throw him the All Australian blazer and say, "What do you want?" I don't know what footy you were watching, Cal.
And how about a little bit of respect as a 23-year-old?
All right. Well, it was intimidating, and Bruce was
Bruce
was the interviewer. I was intimidated.
You were one bit intimidated by. Have you still got that shirt somewhere?
I wish I had. You know what I think it was?
Glory be.
I think it was one of them left over from the squadron days.
I saw Johnny Howard when he was Prime Minister of the country wearing one exactly the same as that.
Garry and John Northey, of course, are co-licensees of a hotel in Richmond. That's right, Garry, isn't it?
Right, Bob, the London Tavern there in Lennox Street.
What a plug.
A mate of mine went out last night to a very, very fancy restaurant. He had promised me at early stages that I would be invited to this particular dinner.
Let's cut to the chase.
In the end, all I got were photos throughout the course of the meal describing the food, everybody. Have a listen to this. Reindeer thigh from Switzerland, potato infused with truffle sourced by royal hogs, lobster from the Caribbean Virgin Island noodles, kingfish delicately sliced with a hint of Tuscan boar, tuna tartare injected with rare Egyptian quail egg, and there were photos that accompanied it as well.
Because you're a foodie.
And I'm sitting up there. I was having my bowl of spaghetti last night in preparation for Pete's Run.
You are a great foodie. I went to the best restaurant I've ever been to in my life last night.
How good was it?
It was unbelievable. It's a place called Society. It's opened up. It's in Collins Street. It's been a much anticipated opening that's been put off about 3 times because of COVID. This crazy off the charts stuff, right? This is a special occasion job.
Right. The photos that you sent through just
it's
made my
the
mouth
actual
water last
decor
night.
of the joint.
It's a bit mean to do what you did last night, though, having said that.
No, it's not. I wanted to share the experience with you
No.
without having you been there.
Well, why was your middle finger up in each of the photos?
No.
Was mine host there?
Yeah. He came up and said...
Was he fluttering around?
He said that you'd been annoying him with text messages. I said, oh.
He did offer me a table there last night, and I said, no, I was thinking that Garry was going to invite us, but now that he hasn't,
Well,
I don't think it's the right thing
Last
just to
night
turn up.
was a special occasion for just Nicky and I. Now having achieved, having got that celebrated, now next time it's with you and Lady Susie.
Well, but I read on the card,
Oh,
I read on the
he's
present and the
taken
card.
this well.
I read on the present and the card for my 60th that here's a nice little jacket wisp, but the big part of the present
That's
will
right.
be going to the restaurant
That's right.
with us.
You're
That's
not-
why I was expecting to go last night.
well,
Why else would I be expecting to
It
go?
wasn't last night. It wasn't last night.
This is a bit grotesque, but sheets?
Sheets what?
How many sheets did you have to pull up?
Yeah, it's a special occasion job. You wouldn't be doing it every day.
Okay.
We
Not on one wage?
No, it's a special occasion job. But it was great. I loved it, and I highly recommend. And if you, as I said, the bistro part's open, and that's not as sheety.
I won't be going to the bistro.
Have a look at Sourpuss here. The coach of Peter
The
Bowl.
birthday card stated society. Didn't say bistro anywhere on the card.
This has never before been done on radio. Your 5 dinner party guests. I read this in that was it. Remember yesterday I said I read it in the taste
Yeah, you did.
section, and this chef had to put his 5 dinner party guests. I said I'm going to ask you.
Yes.
Have you done yours?
Yes, I have.
Righto,
I gave a lot of thought to this.
Spit it out.
All right. Charles Barkley, the basketballer, very funny man for entertainment.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington, my favourite actor of all time.
Right.
And interesting man.
Yes.
Nancy Silverton. You don't know who Nancy is, but she's an LA chef, and she makes the best
what about
pasta,
your fire chef?
the best bread, and also the best pizza dough that I've ever.
What about the fire chef?
He's next. Francis Moorman, the Argentinian meat barbecuer, and Fernando Caruncho. Now he is a Spanish landscape architect.
You're trying
he's a
too
poet.
hard.
He's
You're
a
trying
poet,
too
and he's a
hard.
philosopher, and he would be fascinating to sit down and listen to, Garry.
Too
I'm
hard.
sorry if you don't know who any of these people are. Who have you got? You got Johnny from Epping?
Bo Jackson, Muhammad Ali.
Well, you can't have Muhammad Ali. He's not here.
I beg your pardon?
He's dead. He died.
Don't even. You obviously you've never played this game before.
No, I haven't.
Past or present?
Oh, well, if I didn't realise I could have
Well, of
past
course
people.
it's past or present.
Okay, I'm going to change my 5 then.
Good, because having 3 chefs, got a pretty boring bloody dinner party.
Well, You're eating. You're sitting down. You're having
Lady
food.
Di,
Boring.
Jennifer Aniston,
Boring.
and Nikki, just in case she's listening. I'm surprised you didn't have Susie. She'll be listening.
Of course she's there.
No, she's not.
She's serving the wine.
Oh, so only as a server.
Yes.
Now you've really you've dug yourself an even deeper hole now.
And buzzing around.
Oh, get to a break, Nims Island. It's going to the phone. Beep, 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 beep. We're here for
Lady Di.
Co-
For goodness
What's
sake.
wrong with Lady Di?
Boring. Absolutely boring.
Anti-royal now.
And
We're here
Jennifer Aniston. I mean, what are you going to be doing with Jennifer Aniston?
for- looking-
Boring.
Just staring into her eyes. Hey, can I just say this?
Oh, golly.
Let me just hang on.
You're smoking the pipe about something.
How warm was it this morning when you got out of bed? I told you the weather had changed. I'm making a statement. The weather has changed. I've got a great weather antenna and radar. You can wait until it changes and then go, oh, gee.
Everyone knows that it's changed.
They do now. You can wait till it changes and you get sunburn driving to work, as you would have this morning, or you can anticipate it as I did last week. And I got a lot of criticism yesterday. The weather's changed. How balmy was it this morning?
I thought you were a week late with that. I'd noticed it
A week late.
Yeah, I thought you were a week late.
Oh,
I'd noticed
was
the
I?
week before. I heard
You-
the birds chirping out in the
You
trees.
were still abusing me yesterday about the call. You said, "Oh, you went too early."
Only because there are
frost, there's a frost out there today.
I only joined
You
in.
mucked that weather call up.
I only joined in the abuse because there was a couple that came through on the tempered text.